Hi everybody. So this is a small recording that I've made for you guys specifically to help you understand what Rudrakshas are all about and how can you use them in your lives to enhance your energy, remove blockages, and also become more abundant in life. Because we are going to specifically talk about two Rudrakshas that you have the chance to wear, you know, in this coming week because these beads would be energized on Maha Shivratri, which is coming on the 18th of February. Saturday, right? So I'm just going to share the screen with you because I've made a small presentation. Please, be attentive, watch it. It's just a 10-minute thing, right? I just want you to quickly understand what are you, what can you expect from this entire Rudraksh therapy. So Rudraksh therapy is all about how do you download and get connected with the grace of Lord Shiva using his power beads of Rudraksha. Rudra means Lord Shiva and Aksha means Asu, the tear, right? So it's described in one of the Purans that, Lord Shiva went into a deep state of meditation, samadhi, for thousands and thousands of years, right? And in a deep state of meditation, tears of joy, ecstasy start falling from his eyes and they fell on earth. So wherever they fell on earth, on those regions, Rudraksha trees, germinated. And this seed is, Rudraksha is actually a seed of fruit, So Rudraksha tree has a fruit, which is like blue in color, which is also the color of Lord Shiva, right? Blue color. And the seed of that fruit is Rudraksha bead, right? So there are different regions of Rudrakshas that are available. Most people talk about, the smaller beads, which are known as Indonesian beads. So if you see on screen, this is a comparison of the size. The one that you see here is a Indonesian bead from the Java Islands. And the one that you see on the right here is a Nepal bead. Nepal beads are bigger in size, they have more surface area. That means bigger the surface area, faster the results. And the difference between them is of different things. One is not just the size. If you see the comparison here, Nepalis are bigger sizes as compared to tiny size of Indonesian beads. They are fine quality. What do I mean by that? So if you look in the screen right now, you see the seven Mukhi Rudraksha. Seven mukhi means seven pies, like seven parts of that bead. For example, one, two, three, four, five, six, seven. This is seven mukhi, seven faces of that Rudraksha. So it has seven compartments. If you take an X-ray of that, it has seven compartments, and each compartment has a seed in it, right? So that's why it's called seven mukhi. So if you see that in comparison to the Indonesian bead on the left, the markings are not very refined, right? The size is smaller, it is not refined, right? That is why the effectiveness and the quality is also very poor, right? So bigger the bead, faster the results. And if for example, if we talk about seven mukhi bead, that starts anywhere between 3,000 rupees to 12,000 rupees, depending on the size. The bigger the size, the finer the quality of the markings and the natural marking, the mukhis, the higher would be the price point, right? So that is why Indonesian beads are usually used in malas and bracelets. Like the one that you see, the jap malas, everybody is wearing a five mukhi, bead, which is like a very small. So that is why, in comparison to the power and potency to get results, one Nepal bead is equal to at least 100 tiny beads of the Indonesian. That is why you need a mala or a bracelet to at least compensate for the energy, right? So this is the entire difference between that I have for you. We're just talking about basics here. Now the seven Mukhi Rudraksha, which you can, buy for yourself. You can also gift it to your children, to your parents, to your friends and family. It's a great way to get started because Rudrakshas, if you see right now, this is the pendant that you'll be getting. It's a white metal pendant. It's not silver. So if you have any skin allergy, definitely you can just take it to a normal jeweler around your house and, the jeweler will just cut the white metal part and they will restring it into a silver part, right? So that's the pendant that you will get. It's called Seven Mukhi. Seven Mukhi is the energy of Mahalakshmi, the gods and the goddesses of wealth, right? Each Rudraksha has a top and a bottom pole. If you see this comparison here, it has the top part here and the bottom part here, right? Top is usually called the positive and the negative, like the positive and negative poles of a wire, right? We have both the things. Negatives gives us the challenge, and through all the challenge that we face in life, we grow, right, to positive things. And unlike crystals, which work on the principle of amplification, right, Rudrakshas work on the principle of transformation. That means they absorb your negativity, they absorb your stress, they absorb the negative energies coming from the planets and transform it into positive energy, right? Because they have stronger potency, stronger power, right, to change that negative energy into a positive energy. Negative challenges is usually on the planet. For example, Seven Mukhi that you see on screen is ruled by the planet Saturn, and Saturn is a very, very malefic planet. That means it slows down things for you, create disappointments, and most people are, really scared of the concept of Sarasati and Dhaya and all that stuff because planet Saturn creates the most troubles in everybody's life. It's a testing time. It's a planet of karma. So if you have not done positive karma in any of your lifetimes or this particular lifetime, then you have to pay the results. Pay the price of that in this particular lifetime. So it's a very challenging time. So whenever you have any kind of financial difficulty, whenever you have any kind of health difficulty, any difficulty in the general sense, Seven-mukhi bead is a great bead to get started with. You know, as in the Puranas, they talk about that how the energy of the negative energy of a planet can be transformed with the presiding deity. In this case, the negative energy and the challenges created by Saturn can be transformed into wealth and abundance by Goddess Mahalakshmi. Each planet is going to rule one particular Rudraksha. For example, we'll also talk about the second quality of Rudraksha or second variant of Rudraksha, but let me first complete this. So Seven Mukhi is the energy of Mahalakshmi. These are some of the benefits that you have. Two beads of Seven-mukhi Rudraksha, when kept in cash box, can attract wealth, stability, and create, like the money will come in and it helps you to grow the money. That's the second part. You just need to attract money, you also have to grow the money, right? The Seven-mukhi Rudraksha is the symbol of Mahalakshmi and comes under the planet Shani. If luck doesn't favor you or you don't get success in your life, if you struggle in your job, business, then you should definitely wear this bead as it helps reduce, lack of money and poverty consciousness from a high. The wearer of these bead gets wealth, fame, prestige, as this bead contains the energy of Mahalakshmi. And not just Mahalakshmi, it contains the energy of the seven prime gods and goddesses, right? The goddesses, the female counterparts of all the gods. For example, they're known as Saptamatrika in the Hindu tradition. Brahmani is the female energy of Brahma. Maheshwari is the female energy of Lord Shiva, Maheshwar. And Indrani is the female energy of Lord Indra. Vaishnavi is the female energy of Lord Vishnu. Komari is the female energy of Lord Kumar, which is, Murugan or Kartikeyan. And Varahi is the female energy of Lord Varaha, who's also an incarnation of Lord Vishnu. Chamunda is again the energy of Lord Shiva, right? So it has the power to turn things which are working against you to your favor, specifically if the bead is energized by particular shlokas and mantras and done on a particular muhurat. Otherwise, it's just like a bead, which is going to give you results, no doubt. Even if you wear a bead by yourself, it is going to give you results. But when we put the energy of these mantras and vibration into the bead, then it becomes like a superpower bead, right? Then it gives you faster results. So this is what I have for you as as an option that you want to buy. Invest in yourself, invest in your money, the power to make money, the power to stabilize wealth, get rid of the challenges that you've been facing in making money. Seven Mukhi bead is the bead that you should be wearing, right? So that's number one option. The second option that I have for you is the five Mukhi Rudraksha. Right now, what five Mukhi is? Five Mukhi is the bead which has five faces. If you see one, two, three, four, five, and this is the mala that I would recommend people buying. Why? Because five Mukhi represents the Lord Shiva, Kalagni Rudra. Kalagni Rudra is basically the fierce form of Lord Shiva, who has the power to protect you from evil forces, negative energies, and it can also bestow positivity and grace. So some of the benefits of Lord Shiva's five Mukhi Rudraksha is it pacifies the ill effects of planet Jupiter. Now, whatever I've taught you, I've talked about nine chakras. So Jupiter is the planet of crown chakra. That is the connection, the wisdom, the energy of spirituality. So if you're feeling that you're not spiritually connected, you want to connect with your tell, but you're not able to get that connection, or you are doing the ritual which is still not getting benefits, or not seeing results in your life, even after doing rituals or remedies or healings on yourself. And this is the way that you can wear to remove the negative blockages from your life in terms of seeing results, right? It boosts the spirituality, peace, good health, and mental strength. Helps the way to gain health and peace because being peaceful mind, it'll help you to take the right decisions, right? It brings good luck because Jupiter is the planet of expansion. Even Earth as a planet is protected by the gravitational force of Jupiter, right? That is why it's a very, very big planet. It helps you to amplify any area of your life that you would want, right? So it helps you to transform the negative things in mind and bring positive energy. It brings good luck and peace of mind. People who are introverted and timid, it gives you strength because Lord Shiva's Kalagni is a fierce force. It gives you the confidence that, what, I can do it. If you're facing any kind of issues there, you can definitely use this. If you have any kind of issues with self-worth, self-esteem, you can use this. You know, it helps you gain a sense of worth, uniqueness, and creativity. It helps you to attain that mental strength needed for spiritual sadhana that you do. You know, wearing it on a regular basis can help you raise your vibration quickly because you're not just going to wear one bead. One bead is good. But if you wear the entire kantha is basically like the mala of 55 beads. Why 55? Because 5, the repetition of 5 represents change, positive change that we're trying to accomplish in our lives, right? So if you see on the screen, in fact, I also wear this mala. I wear the entire mala. So let me just show you. Just one second. So I also did an entire meeting because it helps me to ground myself, feel peaceful, connect with myself easily. I don't have to push or I don't have to put in a lot of efforts because if I'm wearing this it is helping me go into a state of trance very easily. If I want to meditate. When I'm at work, it helps me to focus myself. In fact, I wear the entire, another thread that I wear the entire 1 to 14 mukhi of Rudrakshas, one single bead from 1 mukhi to 14 mukhi, right? So this is what you can wear. This is called a swimming bead. The bead that you see on the center, if you see on screen, the bead that you see, which is just connected to the red flower or the red, floral thing. It's called Sumeru bead. So this is the center point. Whenever you the bead, the bead decides what kind of energy or which is the direction of the energy. So if you're feeling down, if you're feeling low, if you're feeling negative, if you want to get some relief from that negative, I would suggest wear the bead downwards. That means this flower part should be facing downwards. So that means it is going to release the negative things from your life, from your energy body into the earth, like dissipating the negative energy. So it is called grounding. But meditation and you want to, gain access to the universe, meditate, connect with yourself, connect with your spiritual self, the polarity of the beat. That means this thing goes up. That means you will just shift the beat like this, and then mala becomes like this. Now the circuit is like this, it is raising your energy, right? So this beat decides how the energy is going to flow in your life, right? Whatever you want. Whenever I'm tempted, I make it up. Whenever I'm wanting focus in my life, I do it down. And since it's huge, when I say huge, it's a little bigger size. It might not be comfortable for 7. So what you can do is just wear it at least 20 minutes, half an hour during the day. Or when you come back from your office, you can just wear it in the neck for a while. Sleep next to it. That means you can just put the beads next to your pillow. It will also help you, protect you from negativities while you sleep, and also gives you a lot of healing because it's a healing mala, right? So 5 mukhi beads you reduce the stress and also become more positive in life. So when you sleep next to it, all you can do is just pray to Lord Shiva that, what, I request this mala to please give me healing throughout the night. If you have anything that's bothering you, just wrap the organ or that body part, leaving the feet aside. So you don't just keep on the soles of the feet because it's sacred, it's higher vibration, and it's symbol of Lord Shiva, right? But it also has the power of transformation. That means it'll absorb the negative from that wherever body part it is, and it's going to transform into positive, right? So this is the two options that I have for you. Either you choose the mala for healing for yourself, right? Which is on a regular basis that you can use, or you can choose the pendant, which you can wear 24/7. If you want to sleep, you can remove it. The only, you know, resistance that you might have is, can ladies wear Rudraksha? Yes, it has been mentioned Purana that everybody can wear Rudraksha. You don't have to remove the Rudraksha while having non-veg or alcohol. Now, from a religious point of view, it is mentioned that you should be having this proper sattvic lifestyle. But we're living in the modern age right now, so we can't be carrying around, this negative things in our head and thinking that Rudraksha indeed will get corrupted or negative, right? You don't have to fall into the category कि हमें ये नहीं करना, not on do's and don'ts. The only thing that I have for you to say is, for you to tell you is, remove this bead while having an intimate relationship with your partner or with yourself, right? Because that energy, sexual energy, when it's created, it's super strong, and that can change the vibration of the bead or the sacred shlokas that we put in. Otherwise, nothing. Just because it's a porous bead, so you because you don't want when any of the soap to get into the beads, right? It's a month. What you can do is put these beads into desi ghee or any oil, because this will condition the Rudraksha. Because due to body heat, this will take the temperature and become further black, right? Darker and darker because of the body heat and everything, the sweat. So once a month, just take a small brush, fresh toothbrush, you can just keep it aside as Rudraksha and just lightly rub it, remove the dirt from the grooves of the Rudraksha, whether you're wearing pendant or a mala, right? And just water with normal water, put the Rudraksha beads in oil, right? If you're using a mala, obviously you will not be putting the entire bead into a desi container. What you can do is just take two fingers, take some oil, take some desi ghee, and tap it on, just put the oil on each of the beads, right? They can be there for 24 hours. The next morning, take some ajal water, and you can just wash it with normal water, juice this up, wipe it off with tissue, fresh cloth, right? Put it into your mandir, wherever you have the temple, or if you don't have temple, you can put altar if you have, otherwise just hold it in your hands. Chant the any mantra of Lord Shiva, which is Om Namah Shivaya, very simple. At least 27 times, 108 times, right? And just make a wish. Why do you want to wear this Rudraksha? Why are you requesting this energy to come into your life, and what do you want to manifest? So it could simply be that, what, I'm wearing the 7-mukhi Rudraksha to help me become more financially abundant, stable, so that I attract money and manifest more money and success for myself. If I'm wearing this mala, I can say, okay, help me enhance my good luck, connect with my spirituality, connect with my higher self, and get more healing so that I can get results, align with the right things in life because of the energy of good luck, right? Well, right? So you don't have to worry about the do's and don'ts about it. Ladies in their periods, if you want to remove, you can remove. It's a comfort level. It's not that you have to remove it. We are not, although these Rudrakshas have religious significance, but they've been done on the concept of the electromagnetic powers of Rudraksha, the polarity of Rudraksha. So even if you don't believe in religion, you think that's a thing that, I can wear something that belongs to some other religion, wear it, leave everything aside. Just condition the bead with the desi ghee or the oil, and just use it as a sacred bead or a powerful bead, like you use crystals, right? Just imagine this is a powerful bead of a fruit, right? Which has the power to transform your negative into positivity. That's do's and don'ts of the society and the cultures. That, what, this is a sacred bead. Hindus don't need to wear it. Everybody can wear Rudraksha. Even animals wear it, right? There have been so many studies that, when particular interesting study was one of the animals, the milking cows, basically, they were stressed out, they were not producing enough milk. So Every cow was given a energized Rudraksha in the neck, in the neck. And they one side notice the cows are much more relaxed. They are able to give almost 20% extra milk that they were naturally producing. So it basically helped in increasing the productivity of the entire plant, the capacity of the entire manufacturing unit of the plant side, right, of the milk side. It's because they were connected with Rudraksha, and Rudraksha only helped the animals become more relaxed, right? So even if you wear it as a stress buster, that is all possible, right? But Seven Mukhi is a great bead to use whenever you're struggling with finances. So this is the kind of pendant that you can put in a red thread, great. Silver chain, great. Gold chain, if you want to do that, great, no problem. Whatever is comfortable. Avoid black because we say that black absorbs a lot of colors and negative energy because black is an absorber, right? Red is power. So you want to enhance the power in your life. So this is an option for investment. If you just want to check Mukhi Rudraksha, 20 to 100 rupees flat, right? For one bead of Rudraksha, ritually energized, Maha Shivratri, and will be given to you in the next coming week. If you want to use the mala, the entire mala is 3,200 rupees, which is 55 beads. Okay, right? And if you want both, basically, you want to use it once a day and you want to consistently wear the 7 kilo Rudraksha, which can help you in your business, finances, job, right? Then you can do that as well. So that means you pay 5,100 to get both things, right? You keep on remaining, you keep on wearing a pendant and you will use mala once a day as a healing tool. And this is your personal mala. That means you will not use it. Even the Rudraksha that you wear is not a tool that it can be given to your family members and friends. No, it's your personal sacred spiritual tool. So treat it like that because their aura is going to impact the energy of the Rudraksha, right? And you don't want the aura of your Rudraksha bead to get disturbed because when you wear it, it adjusts itself. It resonates itself with your frequency, right? So you don't change that frequency in this mala that I want one single mala that I can just give it to my family members. No, right? So it's the personal thing you can do. So when you pay for both, it's 5,100 rupees. Usually the cost is 500 rupees. You can save 400 rupees, right? And it's a great gift to your family members, to your friends, because once you procure, no, place your order. Once you place your order today, right? Next by tomorrow, I'll be keeping your order aside and I'll be energizing on Saturday, which is Maha Shivratri, right? That it's being done, it will be put and sent to you in a beautiful box, right? So don't worry, you will need hands and Rudraksha is amazing. I've been using Rudraksha for the past, I think, videos and how it has never, disappointed me. All the time members wear Rudraksha in some form, right? If you can't wear a Rudraksha, what you can do is just cut the white metal part and the entire bead. Now, take a water bottle, immerse the bead into the water, right? Keep it, you know, the water bottle aside about 8 hours, 10 hours. And in the morning, the first thing in the morning is take, you drink this water on empty stomach. You drink that energized Rudraksha water on empty stomach. That's it. So when you're wearing it, it is working for you at the physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, energetic level, right? The energy is coming from all the directions. It is protecting you as well. But when you're drinking it, the first body of impact is physical because the water is actually literally changing the cellular structure, right, of your negative memories is being pushed out and positive energy of the Rudraksha is being infused in the cells, right? So it's the healing is inside out, right? I do both, you know. So whatever is comfortable with you, right, you can do that. It doesn't really mean that you can't wear Rudraksha, so you will not be able to get the benefit of it. This is a very, very simple and powerful way to get the benefit of Rudrakshas as well, right? So let me know wherever this below this video, you'll have the payment link as well. Just place your orders.